We have reached a point in our society where the only thing men are good for is reading.
Beg pardon?
They do not cook, they do not clean, they barely work.
Well, I mean, we could say the same about a lot of women, but some would call that sexist. But as long as it's against men, apparently that's just fine.
And just recently we have all realized, I mean, I knew it from the jump, but, now we all have seen that men don't even know how to make friends with their own gender, let alone with the opposite sex.
Who knows what it's called when someone uses their own personal experiences based on a few individuals that they know to then generalize an entire population? Who knows the answer to that?
We as women can pay our own bills. We have our own jobs. We have our own skills. We are highly educated.
Well, based on a lot of things that I see every day, on that last part, for some, I'm going to choose to remain dubious.
The only thing that men can do, for me as a woman at least, is give me a child.
I would like to point out that there have been conversations by men about women on this very same subject, and those are considered to be unacceptable. However, there are those that support this type of dialogue when it's about men. You should really do some self-reflection if you're one of those.
Hey, welcome back to the channel. We're going to get into quite a few clips today about the selfish mindset of modern women. That's pretty much what we're talking about today. And after you see some of these clips, you'll understand exactly what we're talking about. So I ain't gonna hold you guys no longer. Let's go.
I usually say good morning. It's not a good morning because I'm sick of y'all bitches. Some bitch got up here and said women are no longer accepting dinner dates from men because the dinner date benefits the man. Because he has to eat anyway. So if he invites you on a dinner date, it's not really benefiting you because he had to eat anyways.
Let me break something down for y'all. If a man take you on a dinner date, that benefits you and him because y'all both eating. If a man take you on a vacation, that benefits you and him. He there, you there. He riding jet skis too. You feel me? Be careful of a man who only want to do for you when it's beneficial for him. That's a selfish man. That's a man who don't truly care about you.
Sorry, I needed a minute. But call me skinny and Caucasian, but wasn't these bitches 3 months ago complaining about they didn't want coffee dates and they wanted the steak dinner dates? So now you don't want the dinner dates. So at this point, bitch, what the fuck do you want? Do you want the key to Mars, bitch? Because that's, matter of fact, niggas, send these bitches to Mars so they could lose oxygen and we could just get rid of them, for real. Because I'm sick of y'all bullshit. What the fuck you mean you don't want a dinner date? All y'all do is beg for dates. Oh, plan a date. Now y'all don't want the dinner date? So what would you like? And I put PSA ladies every day, and I don't see none of y'all bitches answering these questions. What the fuck is the problem? But I do see y'all in these niggas' DMs telling them to stop sharing my videos. Stupid bitch. Why don't you answer my question? Exactly.
So he came home and he was like, babe, I lost my job. I'm like, all right, cool. So a month later, like the bills, it was time for the bills or whatever, and I'm like, the bills due, babe, or whatever. And he was like, okay, I'm not working. And I'm just, in a month, like, it's all kind of hustles. You could have been doing something or whatever. So I told him, I said, look, if I pay these bills, are you going to pay me the money back? This man had the nerve to tell me, why should I pay my wife back for paying our bills? I told this man from day one, my money is my money, and his money is our money. Why should I spend my money paying the bills? I know he should have paid me back. So that's when I decided, like, I can't be with this man no more. So I had texted his homeboy, like, we all cool. I texted his homeboy or whatever. We went together. We left. I met up with him, and we was chilling, we was drinking or whatever. And I started venting. Like I started getting emotional. One thing led to the next. I did not purposely mean to do what I did with this friend, but things happen. Like, y'all understand what I'm going through.
Look, this is a perfect example of why you as a man should not pay all the bills. First of all, this guy right here didn't listen to nothing she said. Because if she told you in the beginning that your money is our money and her money is her money, you should have never taken on that relationship to begin with. And you see now that you've lost your job, she is not willing to pay the bills like you did without you paying her back. Why should you have to pay her back when y'all live in the same house or when y'all are a married couple? On top of that, when you said you wouldn't pay her back, she told you she didn't like you anymore. Or whereas she admitted that she didn't like you no more. And that's why she slept with your friend. She meant for it to happen because she didn't want to be with you no more. And she was already moving on, trying to find another man to take care of her the way that you did. It was your fault to begin with. You should have never got with this woman.
So I guess I'm just gonna stay single for the rest of my life. I am 44, but it seems like men just aren't interested in single moms anymore. I have 4 kids, and all I do is sit at home and watch Netflix. The sitter is secured. Just come find me, bae. I'm lonely.
This is my petition to bring back manly men. Oh, manly men are in demand again, are they? Let me guess. Someone must have needed something. Just tell me why I was at the airport yesterday and I asked 2 grown men to help me put fucking suitcase up in the overhead bin. Yep, called it. Because the only time that some of those strong, independent women seem to want manly men around is when they find out they can't do something all by themselves. They both said no. One of them was like, if you can't put it up yourself, go check it at the gate. I feel that's a perfectly valid response. After all, if a woman can't handle her own baggage, why should she try to hand it off to a man to deal with? I was like, jaw dropped because what's your issue? There's no issue. They've probably just been listening to what a lot of women out there have been saying, that they don't need or want men for anything. If I could, I would, but I just can't. I'm 5 feet tall. I literally weigh 90 pounds, and you think I can barely reach up there. What's your issue? Hello? I don't, what? Maybe, just maybe, a person should have taken a little more responsibility for their own actions, not taken on more than they're physically capable of handling themselves, and then expect others, specifically men, to do the work for them.
Would you sacrifice your family for your happiness, or would you sacrifice your happiness for your family?
If I'm not happy, no.
What about you?
I would definitely go for my happiness, because what is life about if we're not trying to be happy?
And what about you?
I've actually been there and done that, and I did choose my happiness, and I'm happy I did.
With all of your answers, this is the reason why women initiate 70 to 80% of the divorces, because you prioritize your happiness over your family. Marriage, to be honest, isn't about happiness. Marriage is about purpose and duty. Happiness is fleeting. It's up and down, meaning that you're happy at one moment and then you're not happy another moment. Men, we could be unhappy. We act despite how we feel. There's guys that suffer in sexless relationships, sexless marriages, and still stay with that woman.
You have one life to live. Why would you sit there and be miserable for the rest of your life?
Men, we don't think the world revolves around us. Like, men really love a girl. You just love that man based off how you feel. I think the only thing you do love is your feelings. Men, we don't prioritize the way we feel. We prioritize what's real, and that's family, that's the woman, that's the children. So we'll sacrifice our happiness for a relationship without.
You about to lose a nigga that's way better than him. I'm not losing no nigga first off. I'm not losing no nigga, so don't say that. Don't even wish that. I'm gonna tell you this right now. If you can't block him right now, I'm gonna have to go drop you off home. I'm not blocking him. I'm not blocking him. Cool. I don't care. So I don't know what you about to do because I'm not blocking him. I don't care. I love you, and I don't love him anymore, and I'm not blocking him. Like, what's the point? What is it gonna do? What is the point of you keeping him? That doesn't mean he's not gonna still. You want him to still text you and stuff? No, I don't. I don't want him to text me, bro. Like, now you're.
I don't understand why you sitting here arguing with this woman. She done already told you she don't care what goes on. She is not blocking this guy, her ex. She has more love for her ex than she has for you. How many ways or how many times does she need to tell you and show you that? Bro, let her go and move on. Go find you somebody that wants to be with you for you.
You ever been married?
Yes.
When did you get divorced?
Because I wanted to be fast.
Are you
asked me question. You want me to stop? You don't want me to tell you no lie, right?
So you divorced your husband because you wanted to be out here in these streets?
I did. Yep.
Well, how did that street life work for you?
It did not. That's why I'm single.
So did you have an affair with your husband?
I did not. I wanted to.
So you got divorced because you wanted to have sex with other men?
One particular man.
Okay, so when you got the divorce, did you and that man have sex?
I did.
And what happened after that?
It was horrible.
Did you try to get your ex-husband back?
No. I felt a little ratchet afterwards.
When did all this happen?
About 9 years ago.
How long was you married for?
19 years.
So you divorced your husband of 19 years all because you wanted to have sex with another man?
Yeah.
Do you regret doing that?
Yeah.
We have reached a point in our society where the only thing men are good for is breeding.
Beg pardon?
They do not cook. They do not clean. They barely work.
Well, I mean, we could say the same about a lot of women, but some would call that sexist. But as long as it's against men, apparently that's just fine.
And just recently we have all realized, I mean, I knew it from the jump, but, now we all have seen that men don't even know how to make friends with their own gender, let alone with the opposite sex.
Who knows what it's called when someone uses their own personal experiences based on a few individuals that they know to then generalize an entire population? Who knows the answer to that?
We as women can pay our own bills. We have our own jobs. We have our own skills. We are highly educated.
Well, based on a lot of things that I see every day, on that last part, for some, I'm going to choose to remain dubious.
The only thing that men can do for me as a woman, at least, is give me a child.
I would like to point out that there have been conversations by men about women on this very same subject, and those are considered to be unacceptable. However, there are those that support this type of dialogue when it's about men. You should really do some self-reflection if you're one of those.
I've never seen somebody go to the gym, come home and change clothes, but not shower. Like, dude, what's your deal?
I took a shower last Monday. I already told you. I know when my pH balance like getting thrown off. You're not a woman, so
So fish is your pH. Okay, I get it.
fish. No.
Straight salmon,
No, it's like the good
Pacific cod, squid, jellyfish, you name it.
Oh, my steak's too buttery. Shut the fuck.
Hey, man, I want to thank you guys for joining me and watching these clips, man, of these selfish women and the way that they think and how that they think things should go in their lives. As for the guys, man, you got to be careful about what woman you pick to be a part of your life, man, because you could end up with some women like this that mean absolutely no good towards you. And they're all there to just use you in some way to make their lives better without giving a care in the world about how you feel or how your life is going, or even without reciprocating any of the things that you do for them. They have no plans to ever reciprocate that back to you. It's all about what you can do for them, never about what they can help do for you. But anyway, man, thank you guys for tuning into the channel. Once again, like and subscribe, bro. Help me grow this thing. We can do this together. I ain't gonna hold y'all no longer. Have a great day. We out.
Please like and subscribe. For real, subscribe.